Hey guys, so last week we shared with you the sail away party on the Disney Wonder, and we also shared the stateroom tour. This week we wanted to talk about all the things there are to do on a cruise for your children. So kids of all ages, they will not be bored. There's something to do for everybody, and we were actually just blown away with the amount of things that there were to do each day. So here's the Oceaneer Lab, and then right around the corner is the Oceaneer Club. Things to remember is check the app every day and it will show you times that are open house, which means that children of all ages can go in as well as parents, which is great for us since our kiddo is not yet potty trained, but he wants to go in with the big kids.
The club is open. Open.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, good
Hi, good morning. Good. Yes. Okay. Wash your hands in here. Remember, get up there and put your hands in. All the way down. Reach. There you go. So the Oceaneer Lab or Oceaneer Club is for kids ages 3 to 12. They do have to be potty trained to be in that club. There is also a nursery that's for 3 and under. However, the nursery you have to make reservations for ahead of time, and then you also have to pay for it. Whereas the kids club and the Oceaneer Lab and Oceaneer Club, you can kind of just drop in whenever they have things going, and you don't have to make a reservation for that. And then that's just included with the price that you pay for the cruise. So there were days that my daughter would spend 4 to 5 hours in the club. They have planned activities throughout the day. They have character meet and greets. They just have like free play, but she did get to make some friends that she would go back and play with again. And they have everything listed on their Disney Cruise Line app, so you can see during, every single day what time of day, and they'll tell you what there is to do. And then depending on the age of the child, if they're old enough, you can have them have the ability to check themselves in and out. So if they're there into the evening and they just want to check themselves out and walk back to the room where you guys are, they can do that. We also really recommend checking out as many open houses as possible. We found that during the open house times of the kids club, they weren't busy at all. And for us, because we have a 3-year-old, he wanted to go to the kids club, but because he's not potty trained, he couldn't go there with his sister. So we went to every single open house, and we basically had the place to ourselves. And I think they're for like 2 hours at a time. And the nice thing about that also is they do the open house for all of the different ages, right? So the kids club is for 12 and under, but then they also have one that's for the tweens and then the teens. And then during the open house, any age can go into any club, and so you can kind of get to experience and have a new area to check out, which there were different things in each of the clubs. So even the 9 and the 3-year-old, they really love being able to go into these other clubs. So we did the open houses every single day that they had them, and I think they have it about twice a day per each club, if I'm remembering correctly. In addition to the things that they had planned at the kids club, they also had activities throughout the app that were for all ages. That were in different areas of the ship. So things like trivia, animation, learning how to draw different Disney characters, karaoke, arts and crafts for whatever holiday was close. Our kids also love checking out the pool that they had on board. Even though it's not the largest pool that we've seen on a cruise ship, it worked for us. There was a little kid pool that had a splash area as well. And then on the other side of the deck, there was a larger pool with some hot tubs. And then of course the Disney Wonder does have one slide as well. We did find that the least busy time for pools was before noon, so I recommend that if it is warm enough, for sure check it out before grabbing your lunch for the day. And then the pool is also not that busy on port days because everybody's getting off the ship, so if you plan on just taking the day and staying on board, then I for sure recommend using the pool during that time. If your kids enjoy seeing the characters or getting signatures, they do offer that in the atrium. Everything from Disney princesses to Marvel characters, and then of course Mickey and all his friends. Last but not least, our favorite thing to do on board was to watch the musicals. So we did a 5-night cruise, and during that time there were 3 different performances, and we just loved it, from adult all the way down to our toddler. For one of the shows, they even grabbed some of the kids from the audience to take part, and my daughter was chosen and she received a certificate for it, and she just loves that she was able to go up and perform with the Disney characters in front of the whole audience. We definitely enjoyed our time on the Disney Wonder and will for sure be taking a Disney cruise again in the future. But for now, we will be sharing some additional information about our cruise, so take a look at our other videos and we'll catch you next time.